24/7 Teachers Training, a lesson-by-lesson tutorial for homogeneous teaching. We are an EdTech textbook publisher.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear teacher. I welcome you on behalf of the Snowman publishers to an online tutorial on section 3 of the chapter 3 of Science Grade 4, which covers the topic Balanced Diet. The video will cover major food groups, methods to clean dirty water. So let's get started with the teaching plan. Welcome the students in the class and greet them saying Assalamu alaikum. Ask them, how are you all? And tell them that they'll be learning about balanced diet. Remember to start building the lesson upon previous knowledge of the students. Begin by asking children to recall what they learned about the type of diet they should take to prevent diseases in the previous lesson. Ask them questions like, can you tell what kind of food makes us sick? What kind of food should we eat to avoid getting a disease? What happens if we eat pizza and no fruits every day? Tell the students that our body gets different kind of nutrients from different kinds of food. That is why we cannot keep eating our favorite food only. We must eat many different kinds of food. As an activity, show a balance in the class and put equal weights in it. Or you can bring a rod and hang 2 polythene bags, one on both ends of it with an equal weight. Ask the students, is the scale balanced? What does it mean to balance 2 things? Explain that balancing means an equal amount of 2 things. Similarly, our body needs an equal quantity of different kinds of food called a balanced diet. Explain balanced diet with the help of the textbook. Introduce the food groups by asking, can you name different kinds of food that we eat? Draw 5 boxes on the board and label them grains, fruits and veg, milk, meat and water. While the students name them, write each food into its respective group. Encourage the students to name as many foods as they can to create a rich bank of examples from each food group. If they give an unclear answer, such as burger, say that burger is made up of many different kinds of food. Let's separate each one of them. What does it contain? They'll answer bun, meat, vegetables, which you can group easily. Then proceed to introduce different food groups beginning with water, since it's the easiest to understand. Ask these questions. Can we imagine to live without water? What might happen if we do not drink water for many days? What do we drink besides water when we are thirsty? Conclude that water is a food group. It can be obtained with direct consumption or from juices. In one or another form, our body needs to take water or we shall die. Similar to water, there are other food groups. Each food group gives us different nutrients. If we avoid one food group for a long time, our body will not get certain nutrients needed to carry out some functions and we can become very sick. Explain each food group with the help of the textbook. To teach the methods of cleaning water, ask the students if they've seen a water filter. Ask them, what do you think it does? Perform a little experiment in the class if possible. With a filter paper or a few layers of thick tissue paper, filter a few spoons of muddy water into a glass. Discuss how filtration works. Then ask them if anyone boiled some water or have seen their mothers do it. Explain that when we boil water, germs in it are killed and do not survive at such a high temperature. So they cannot make us sick when we drink it. End the lesson with a challenging question. Ask the students, how do you think it will work if both the methods of filtration and boiling are used together? Do you think it is more effective? Will it make the water cleaner? For homework, you can ask the students to discuss the methods of cleaning water and write a few lines about what method they use at home. Thank you, Honorable Teacher, for your listening. Allah Hafiz.